Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about creating a mindset that will carry you through all the different circumstances of owning a business. So each year I try to have this kind of mantra or theme or tagline that will instantly bring me back to what it is that I need to do, how I need to focus or figure something out, remind me of, who I am in this moment to get my mind right so I can handle my business with full intention with the expected outcomes that I'm working so hard for. Last year, I think my tagline was keep moving and recover faster, because what would happen is I would get going and going and going and things would happen and it would be such a distraction or cause all this breakdown time for me to recover from failures and hiccups and things not going as planned or me not completing a project or maybe not getting a client. So I had to tell myself, keep moving, recover faster. And every time there was a hiccup, I had to say, literally, keep moving and you'll recover faster. Keep moving and you'll recover faster. And I think that was how I taught myself that it was okay to fail as long as I was learning and I kept moving. Because before, if I hit a failure, I would stop. Everything would stop. I would kind of break down mentally and spiritually, and all the doubt would creep in and things like that. So I would say keep moving, recover faster as a way to keep me going, kind of like Nike's Just Do It, right? So for this year coming up, for 2017, I started to think about, now that I'm on a different level from last year, what is it that I need to remind myself of? What is it that I need to say to kind of snap myself back into that place of, moving through my business with intention? And so I started to think about the things that I wanted to accomplish in 2017. And I started to think about the things that held me back in 2016. So in 2016, I spent a lot of time planning. I spent a lot of time in the planning phase, which is kind of a challenge for me because I'm a strategist. So a lot of my work is done in the planning. But if you spend too much time in the planning, what happens is that planning turns into gateways for doubt or gateways for laziness or gateways for frustration. So you can't spend too much time. And last year, I think I really spent, or this year, I think I really spent too much time in that planning phase. So I would spend all the time planning and not enough time executing. And that was because the year before, I was just moving fast and trying to recover, moving fast and trying to recover. And to overcompensate, I would spend time planning so I didn't have those failures. But I'm here to tell you, whether you plan for a long time or not, those failures will come. If the failures are not coming, it's because you're not executing. And if you're not executing, you're not doing business, you're just daydreaming. So just be mindful of that. So for me, for 2017, I decided to go with the slogan, build the plane going up, grow feathers going down. Meaning, once I have an idea, I kind of lay out this blueprint, high level blueprint of how I want it to happen. And I kind of plan a little, execute a little, plan a little, execute a little, plan a little, execute a little. Because in the execution, I build the confidence to plan more or to be more creative. And I also added grow feathers going down, because failure will happen. Things will not go the way you planned. It doesn't matter what planning you put into it, things will not go the way you plan. So the only way that I'm going to soar to the heights that I want to soar is to build the plane going up, meaning plan and execute, plan and execute, plan and execute. And then when things are not going the way that I want them to grow, that's when I'm going to internally say, what feathers do I need in order to reach those soaring heights again? So my slogan for 2017 is build the plane going up, plan it, Put it in systems, systematize it, automate it as much as you can while executing. Build the plane going up, grow the feathers going down. Learn what you need to learn, recover, keep moving because you don't want to land. Once you land, you use more fuel, more energy, more time getting back off the ground than if you were to figure out how to stay up there in the first place. So I say all of that to I guess communicate the importance of movement in your business. Small baby steps, big leaps and bounds. Movement is movement, and the more you do it, the more you'll be able to do it. But once you stop, which is what I did in 2015, 2016, I suffered. I suffered creatively, I suffered with clients, I suffered with my own mindset, and it took me longer to get back up off the ground and going. So I challenge you as we kind of wind down in 2016 to think about what mantra you can say to yourself to kind of snap you back into gear, to get your focus back on track, to pull you out of that rut that says, I'm not here to play small, I'm not here to fail, I'm here to do business. Instantly, instantly, because you do not have time to sit and swallow in doubt or even a lot of time in planning. You've got to about face and be about your business. So think of a slogan, mantra, or saying that will get you back on track to attaining your goals that you have for 2017. Please, please, please feel free to use this slogan that I have provided that I'm going to be using for 2017. Build a plane going up, grow feathers going down. This is Nisi from nisibennett.com, and all you need is a little bit of business leverage.